Hello everyone, welcome back to Spain. Today is a big game. It's Deportivo versus Extremadura, who are the second place team in the league. Deportivo, after the last game against Eibar, sitting pretty at the top of the table with a... Ooh, how many points cushion is it? Let's have a quick look. It's a 4 point cushion at the top, ladies and gentlemen. And what a way. You know, I was joking yesterday about Rene's penchant for magician's gloves. Well, he he literally pulled a rabbit out of a hat during the game against Ibar. He scored an absolute peach, which I'm gonna just put into the show now. I've recorded it, so while I'm talking, you'll just be seeing this goal. Chested it outside the area and then just absolutely levering it into the top corner, crashing off the crossbar. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about it whatsoever. Unbelievable techers from the left back, and I honestly now have a selection headache at left back because the last two games that he's played, he's not been great, but he's done some really good things. His passing is still a massive issue, but he can defend, and he's capable of scoring absolute thunder bastards from outside the area. So a little bit of a selection headache for us. I think Willems is still going to be the number one pick, but Rene isn't as far off as I might have otherwise thought. We also have a bit of a headache in that Javi Montero, who we've not been able to get him to sign a new contract yet, basically because we haven't offered him a new one. We only have a budget of 6,000. He's currently on 18,540 a week. He wants 26. We do have Zemo Morales going out of the club during the transfer window, but that will only get us another 720 into the kitty. I've offered new contracts to Bergantinos and to Longo. I'm starting to regret those decisions, frankly, because I think Montero is the much more important player. And even at the age of 27, and even though his form will dip shortly, he's still a very important player for us at the back. Not that he can't be replaced, that is to say, because I think Arbia is a very fine centre back, and so is Pulido. So if Montero was to leave us, and he would end up leaving us for somewhere in the region of 19 million, that would be a good bit of business for us, and certainly it would give us some money to bring in a big name, maybe in a more attacking area of the pitch. But right now, I'm hoping that we get a little bit more money in the kitty through various things. Actually, while we're looking at that, we should probably have a look at the budget settings. Salary. That'll do. Okay, so as we were, Extremadura, it's going to be the game that we play today. I have changed the camera settings back, as you would have seen in that clip where Rene absolutely murdered the opposition goalkeeper. I have moved it back to the wide camera position. It's just a personal preference. Apologies for anyone that is a fan of the stadium camera or the broadcast camera. It's just not really my cup of tea. Maybe I'll get more into it as time goes on. But certainly for PES 2020, my favoured camera angle of choice is wide. I might try wide dynamic. I don't know how that affects things, whether it pans to action areas or what. I'm not sure what the dynamic part of wide dynamic actually is. Maybe if somebody listening to this and watching this knows, they can tell me in the comments down below. It would be appreciated. But welcome to today's game at the Riazor Stadium. Deportivo versus Extremadura. First versus second. We have a full strength team out on the pitch today, and we'll be shooting to the goal to our right in the first half. Here's Willems on the left hand side into Bonventura. Javier Alonso dispossesses him, and immediately they're looking dangerous down this right-hand wing, and you can see the quality of this team already. They're giving us problems. Diaz with a long ball forward. Peru's going to get to that nice and easy. Heads it into Shibazaki's path. Here's Malejo, back out to David Carmona. Oh, he's done him. Shibazaki. Oh my word, that was close. That was close. It wasn't the cross we were going for. He does him there, right between the legs. Nuts! Lovely bit of play by Cardona there. All played out. Shibazaki's going to win this header, or at least he tries to, but his lack of height plays him into trouble. Berg through to Momo. Across to Malejo. He's hit that a bit heavy, and he was offside anyway, unfortunately. So it's going to be a free kick to the away team. A shame, because the build-up was good. And Extremadura win the header, and they're coming forward here on the left-hand side with Caballo. Into Pele. Shibazaki gets a foot onto it. It will be a throw into the away team. Carmona doing his best to stick with the man in possession. That's lovely hold up play by Momo. Here's Bonaventura. Plays it out to Willems. He knew he'd be there. Cross into the box. Berg underneath it. Heads it. Doesn't get enough on it. Malejo chasing. Don't know who's going to get to this first. He muscles the man off the ball. And it ends up being a goal kick. Good strength from Malejo to win that tackle. But unfortunately, didn't manage to keep the ball in play. Here's Depor on the ball again. Through to Momo. Oh, very nearly skipped his way past the defender. But here's Ledesma. He plays it all the way back to the defence. Alex Diaz on the right-hand side. He seems to be the player who plays their out ball more than anyone else. We'll have to keep an eye on that. If we can perhaps man-mark him, that would subdue their passing. Bonaventura. Shibazaki. Bonaventura again. Through ball to Shibazaki. Momo. Berg. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Crisp and precise passing play between the Deportivo players. And all Berg had to do was take one touch to set himself and then stroke the ball into the corner of the net with the second. Really nice first touch with the outside of his boot just to set the ball up nicely. Very, very nice. Very happy with that goal. 1-0 to the home team. Extremadura have it all to do here. Long ball forward again. They like that long ball, and it's worked for them this time. Here it goes again. Willy Ledesma over the top. Doesn't have the legs to catch up with it though. It'll be a goal kick. Jimenez lobs it out to Willems on the left-hand side. The coach really liking that form of distribution from his teams. It's rare that both fullbacks will be marked. Rafa into Alamo. Plays the ball back to Alex Diaz again. Long ball forward, a little bit wayward this time. Shibazaki in the middle of the pitch now with the ball, bringing it forward. Plays it wide out to David Carmona, who's going to look for the cross. Whips it into the box. Berg underneath. Doesn't quite manage to get anything to it. And it's going to fall to Rafa Mushika on the left-hand side. Long ball forward again. No trouble for Galoppo. Shibazaki, Bonaventura. Oh, Momo bundled off the ball there. Oh, nearly. Probably should have gone for the direct free kick, but the temptation to restart quickly was too much. Oh, and they might have us on the break here. They've got a bit of an overlap here on the on the right-hand side, sorry. Cool, calm and collected from Carmona, though. He knew exactly where to put the ball. Just a little bit sloppy, just in midfield here. Berg just hesitating a little bit too long. Oh, that's a misplaced header. And Galoppo makes up for it by getting a foot to the ball and holding up the attack, but Extremadura still have the ball in the Deportivo half here, and between Bonaventura and Galoppo they manage to dispossess the player in possession. Here's Galoppo now, out to Shibazaki. Momo is not going to get to it though. It's intercepted, and Alonso plays it through to Bradley in the centre of the pitch. Over the top. Not today. Or is it? There we go. End of the first half. Deportivo kind of hanging on a little bit there at the end of the first half. They've bossed the majority of this 45-minute portion of play. But at the end of it, you could see Extremadura starting to push on. Still, they haven't registered a shot, despite all of their threatening play. We'll see if things change in this second half. Long ball over the top again. It's too easy. As long as they use the long ball to attempt to attack us, I think we're going to be okay. They're going to need to play through us if they want to get anything out of it. Here's Pele. Montero. Oh, very nearly. Bradley not happy. Can understand why. Willems now bringing the ball forward, plays it into Momo. Was looking for that ball from Alejo, but it was a little bit too deep for him. And so, again, Extremadura with Pele down the left-hand side. Galoppo muscles his way ahead of the player, wins the ball, and it's back in the possession of the home team. Oh, Willems with a little bit of a poor pass there. It was a good interception, but he didn't make it hard for them. Ledesma, right-hand side, looking for the cross. Montero doing his best to win the ball back, and he does. And he springs the counter-attack, possibly. Berg over the top. No, just gets a touch on it. Offside called by the referee. The ball will be called back to about halfway inside the Deportivo half. Jimenez is going to hit one up the centre of the pitch, looking for Bonaventura. And he finds him. Galoppo into Carmona. Oh, it's bad pass by Carmona. And this could be a chance. Ledesma, if only he had kept on with it rather than spreading the play out wide. He really neutered that attack there. Alejo over the top for Berg. He's trying to run onto it. He might do it here. Can't quite get there. Uhiha. Centre. Montero gets his chest to the ball but can't keep it in play. It's going to go for a corner. And this could be threatening. It could be danger for the home team here. They're going to have to concentrate. Ball whipped into the box. Peru underneath it. Heads it clear. Berg picks up the loose ball, and he could be on the counter here. He's only got 2 men ahead of him. He's got one in close proximity, and he just over dribbles it slightly. A little bit too heavy of a touch, and plays it straight into the possession of Extremadura, who immediately give it away with another one of those long balls. That might have bounced a little bit fortunately for Momo, but he couldn't quite get to it. Here's Galoppo. And I think the goalkeeper, yeah, he's got possession of the ball here, acting almost as a sweeper keeper. It's all getting a little bit rushed in the centre of the park here now. Goalkeeper blows up for a foul. He was caught late there. Bonaventura had already got rid of the ball when he was caught by the player. No booking required, but a little talking to. And some changes to be made here. Victor Malejo coming off for Yarmolenko. And Arbia can play at right back ahead of David Carmona. Now I'm very tempted. I know it's never going to go in a million years, but I'm very tempted. Oh, he's way too far out. Way too far out there. Ooh, that was dodgy. But Shibazaki wins possession of the ball high up the pitch, and they've got a chance here. Momo through on goal. He's only on one the keeper to beat, and he puts it well wide of the post. By the time he was able to apply the finish, he had put himself well wide of the target. A first-time attack might have been the answer to that. But never mind. Ball played up towards Peru. Willems picks up the loose ball and plays it through to Bonaventura. Oh my word, nearly! Yarmolenko did not want to give up possession of the football there. Superb balance. All he was lacking was the finish. Here comes Shibazaki. Into Berg. Momo might be offside here. He takes a shot. It wouldn't have counted even if it had been on target. Dario with the long kick up the centre of the park. Bradley putting pressure on Arbia. Gets the ball back in the right back position, and forward he comes like a steam locomotive. They've only got a couple of minutes here. For the sake of the Extremadura fans, you would hope they would at least register a chance on goal. Yarmolenko, he's going to try it from distance, and it's wide. Never likely to score from that kind of distance, but it pleases the fans no end. Just shanked it wide. Little bit of a slice on his left foot. Worth an effort. You can see from the passes completed stat that Extremadura's long ball has really let them down today. Doesn't work against teams that have big central defenders who are good in the air. And that's all she wrote. It's another 1-0 victory for Deportivo, this time against the second place team in the league, Extremadura, thanks to an early goal by Berg on the 24th minute. Plenty of chances coming the way of his team in this game. Not sure that Extremadura managed a shot at all. No, they did. They managed one shot, but it wasn't on target. Dare I say, I might have to put the difficulty back up for a minute, just to see if we can have more even games. The problem is, it's such an imbalance. One difficulty level, I have no problems defensively. On the other, I can't score to save my life. And there we go. There are the results of today's games. Fuenlabrada taking 3 points off of Las Palmas. That will really put a dent in their promotion hopes. Elsewhere, Lugo getting a 3-1 victory against Mallorca. That will be very important to them, languishing as they were in lower to mid-table. And it's really shot them up the league here. They're in 6th now, Lugo. Deportivo on 23 points, now 5 points clear at the top of the league. Ponferradina are now the second place team, with Racing Santander overtaking Extremadura alongside Rayo Vallecano, both on 17 points. It's pretty tight for 2nd through 6th, 2nd through 7th even. Still no update on the budget. On a monthly basis, the budget will increase. So I'm just hoping that by the time that we get round to December, we will have enough money in the bank that we can sign the captain to a new long-term contract. That's going to do us for another episode. Until next time, when hopefully we'll be a little bit clearer as to what's going on with the captain. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.